Hello, welcome back to another Football Commentaries live stream. We are here for the huge game between the Czech Republic and Denmark, with both countries having a rare but great chance at advancing to the semi-finals of Euro 2020. The Czechs have risen in this tournament due to the inspired form of Patrick Schick, who has bagged 4 goals already, including the second against the Dutch in their upset win in the last 16. For Denmark, the whole country has united to support and achieve greatness for Christian Eriksen, who had his Euros cut short after a traumatic cardiac arrest in the Danes' opening game versus Finland. Despite this event, Eriksen has started to recover and has been supporting his team from his home country in Denmark. The nation has been reunited in their love for the game, but can they really upset the party and win their second Euros after winning the competition in 1992? But there is also a slim chance for the Czech, who won the Euros in 1976 when they were known as Czechoslovakia. So, in the capital of Azerbaijan, Baku, these countries battle for a great chance to get into the last four, who will face either Ukraine or England in the semi-final at Wembley on Wednesday night. It is a great chance for one of these countries to get to the semi-final, possibly even the final if they were to cause an upset against England or Ukraine. Because if we're going to be honest, if Denmark get through, I'd say they're favourites against Ukraine. Definitely, if Ukraine were to get through, England, I think it'd be a pretty close game. You've got to remember, Denmark cannot be overlooked. They are 10th ranked in the world. They've scored 4 goals in each of their last 2 games. 4-0 against Wales, 4-1 against Russia. They've found a system that's free at the back, and it works. So we've got to be careful of the Danes, and then for the Czech Republic as well. You know, they've got some decent players. We know the likes of Souček and Soufal from West Ham, also Patrick Schick up front, who scored 4 goals, 4 of the 5 goals the Czech have got in this tournament. The other one was from Tomáš Holeš in the game against the Dutch, from a header across the goal from Thomas Kalas over to Holeš, who then headed it home. So both teams, great chance. No reason to overlook these two nations. Can they do it though? That's the main question. Denmark have had to wait quite a while for this game, probably about a week since they played Wales, where they won 4-0. So they'll be more than ready. Czech Republic played on Sunday, so they had about 5-6 days to prepare for this one as well. So both teams are ready. They've got a chance to play at Wembley in a semi-final of the European Championship, because they have both already won this competition before, years and years ago. But it's now 2020. The history needs to be forgotten about for now. We've got this 90-minute game before England, where there can be a big upset if the Czech can do it, because the Czech are actually placed 40th in the world rankings, which shocked me. I thought they'd be a bit higher, but I'm just going to quickly turn the light on. I'll be just 2 seconds. The audio is good. If we just have a quick look. If we just have a look at quick lineups, we've got Vashlik in goal for the Czech Republic, Soufal at right back, Slučka and Kalas at centre back, with Soufal as Borrell at left back. He did miss the Dutch game due to a yellow card suspension, but he's back in for today's game, the 32-year-old from Slavia Prague. Tomáš Holeš, who did score against the Dutch, plays alongside Tomáš Souček, who is still captain for the usual captain. Derrida was injured against the Dutch, but he's back on the bench for the Czech, not quite fit enough to start, but big key player that he is in the squad and on the bench, and can make an impact if needs be. And then the 3 across, just behind Schick, is Lukáš Mazepust out right wing. We've got Peter Ševik at left wing, and just in behind Patrick Schick, we have got Antonín Barak from Hellas Verona, the number 7. Can he supply those passes, make that magic for Patrick Schick up front? 4 goals in these Euros. He's got 1 goal in every 2 games he's played for the Czech. He's got 15 out of 30. I think this is going to be tight. And then for Denmark, Kasper Schmeichel in goal, the number 1 for Leicester and Denmark. Christensen of Chelsea at the back, alongside Simon Kjær and Yannick Vestergaard. Hens striker Larsen keeps his spot at right wing back, with Thomas Delaney and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg dictating that midfield in the midfield 2. in that flat four across. Then Joachim Mæhle also plays at left wing back of Atalanta. There has been interest from Chelsea since this great tournament Joachim Mæhle has had. He's got 2 goals in his last 2 games, one against Russia and one against Wales. And then a front three of Martin Braithwaite, Dolberg and Damsgaard, who's been fantastic. He's of Sampdoria. Didn't do too well in the season. He only got 2 goals last season in 37 appearances for Sampdoria, but he's got 1 goal and an assist in 3 starts in these European Championships, so he's going to be dangerous. Josef Poulsen is back on the bench, the Leipzig forward. He did get 2 goals against Belgium and Russia before being injured and having to miss the game against Wales, but he's back on the bench and he's going to be another danger man. The 2 players that missed out for Denmark in the matchday squad was Nikolai Boylesen and Anders Christiansen of Malmo, the Malmo captain. He's also missed out on the matchday squad. So they're the teams. We're very close to be getting underway here. If you've got score predictions, put them in the chat. I will have a read. We are in Baku, Azerbaijan, where the fans are a million miles away. But it is what it is. It's the way these championships go. But if they do get to the next round, they'll be playing in a nearly full packed out crowd in England, Wembley. And they could be playing England. So if they can win that and go to the final, that'd be heroic. But they've got to get through this first. A quarter-final of the European Championships. We've seen Belgium get knocked out yesterday alongside Switzerland. So Spain and Italy are one semi-final, and today we're going to find out which is going to be the second semi-final on Wednesday, 8 o'clock UK time it'll be. I think I'm going to be commentating on Italy versus Spain because, you see, it is England for me, as you can tell. So I can't be commentating on England just yet. Emotions would get the better. But we're about to get underway. Kick-off. I'm not sure who's got kick-off. I'll let you know. It's going to be Denmark to have kick-off, kicking right to left. The Czech left to right. Here we go. About to get underway. It'll be Pierre-Emil Højbjerg to kick off for the Danes. Just waiting for the referee. He blows his whistle. He plays it back to Simon Kjær. Sends it diagonally to the left, up towards Kasper Dolberg. Headed away by Souček. Headed down by Delaney. Headed away again by Soufal. Down the line towards Schick. Headed away by Vestergaard and out for a throw-in for the Czech Republic. Just going to get the timer ready, that's why I'm kind of just half. There we go. There we go, timer's there. And we're underway. Soufal clears the ball away from getting the return from the throw-in. Goes all the way to Kasper Schmeichel, who volleys it away, and Delaney helps it on. And then Mæhle gets clattered into by Souček, but the Danes have kept the ball and they've got it to the right-hand side with Pierre-Emil Højbjerg passing it. I think he was going to Striker Larsson, but the play's been stopped there as when Joachim Mæhle was clattered into there by Soufal. He's come out a lot worse than what the referee suspected. He wanted to play advantage, but he had to stop it. No, Souček just going right into him. Should be okay. Was a bit of an impact challenge, but don't think it's enough for him to probably come off or anything like that. So, should be okay. Joachim Mæhle, I said it just before, he has sparked interest from the likes of Chelsea, and Thomas Tuchel would like to bring him to Stamford Bridge. He's of Atalanta, played the second half of the season at Atalanta. He played the first half when he went on loan to Genk. So he's had a great Euro so far. The Venom Mix is here, hello. If you've got a score prediction, put them in the chat. If you're watching the game and you want to say anything, put it in the chat and I will have a read. But we're back underway as the referee drops the ball to Andres Christensen. I think Joachim Mæhle has been allowed to go back on the pitch. And we are back underway. It's just Denmark in possession at the back with captain Simon Kjær, the absolute hero of the Danes. So due to the Eriksson incident, he played a big part and was a big character for Denmark as a country, and especially in the stadium to get through that incident was really, really strong for his nation. So was Kasper Schmeichel in the Denmark goal. He plays it over to Joachim Mæhle, who brings it down and passes it back to Yannick Vestergaard of Southampton, 28-year-old. To Simon Kjær, long ball over the top towards the right-hand side, headed down by Striker, but it falls to the Czech. It's now with, well, it was with number 7, Barak, but he's lost out. And I think there's a foul in there in the midfield as the ball ping-balled about. Barak was trying to go for it, but a strong challenge in the end by the number 9, Tomáš Holeš. Fair challenge, it was strong but fair. Or was it fair? The referee doesn't think it was. He's given a free kick and they've tried to play it through to Martin Brathwaite. Cut out by Kalas and cleared down the line by Boril. Lifted up, good header, I think by Christensen, but always far. It's Thomas Souček. Soufal volleys it down the line. It falls to Schick. Helps it on to Mazepust on the right hand side. Back inside to Schick. Just on the edge of the box. Left footed pass across to Boril, the left back. Chests it down. Cuts into his right foot. Plays it across to Soufal. Strikes with the left foot. Blocked and cleared by Denmark. And they can get away here with Brathwaite chasing down the ball. It will be the number 6 Kalas to get there first for the Czech. Plays it back to the keeper Vašlik, who clears far into the Denmark half. Helped on by Thomas Souček. Can't find number 13 Ševčík. Got a 2-1 to Denmark. I think it definitely will be a close game. I really do. Hopefully Chenmark, wow. I hope the Czech and Denmark can put on a good show for us before the England game. Kicks off at 8 o'clock. It's Christensen. Ball over the top into the Czech half. Dolberg will give chase, but it will be Šelučka to get there first. He kicks it off Dolberg, and then it comes back off Šelučka, and a corner kick it'll be. He's got there first ahead of Dolberg. He's hit it off Dolberg. It's come back off him. I don't know where they've seen. Poor decision. That's a goal kick. It doesn't come off Šelučka again. He tried to clear it down the line. It came off Dolberg, and the ref thought it came back off Šelučka, but it really didn't. It's a corner for Denmark, but I didn't see the contact on the ball of Ondřej Šelučka, Sparta Prague. The ball's been crossed in by Striker Larsen. Delaney with a free header, and it's a great header. Denmark take an early lead. It's a controversial lead because I don't think that was a corner, but the Danes have took the advantage through that corner. A free header, poor defending, poor marking. Denmark won't care. They take the lead. And 5 minutes in, Denmark have the advantage. I'm really not sure about that corner. Great ball in by Striker Larsen. It's an outswinger right to the penalty spot where Thomas Delaney was just unmarked completely. I think it was Thomas Kalas of Czech Republic who was supposed to be marking him, but he got sucked in alongside another Czech Republic defender, leaving Thomas Delaney unmarked. Thomas Vašlik, who tried his best to save it from going into the far corner, couldn't quite stretch out far enough. And Denmark have took a lead, and I think it's a bit of a controversial lead. I don't think it took a touch off Šelučka when clearing that ball, and it deflected back off Dolberg. But the corner kick was given, and it's Denmark with the leaders. Holeš loses the ball after a poor touch, and it's Dolberg to Damsgaard. Now wide right to Striker Larsen. What a ball! In! And it's headed away by, I think that's Šelučka of the Czech Republic. And they breathe once again. Denmark have took an early lead. Again, I'd love to see a replay of if it actually did hit Šelučka or not for that corner that the referee warranted Denmark. What a goal from Delaney. Not scored yet in these Euros. He's not completed a full 90 minutes yet. Been subbed off every time. He has started every game as he tries a cross there. Deflected off Souček out for another throw in for Denmark. Yeah, the Dortmund midfielder who isn't really a guaranteed number one midfielder for Dortmund. He is for Denmark, though. He's quite an important player alongside Højbjerg, and he's given his team the lead as Brathwaite goes all the way back to Kasper Schmeichel. Quite a lot of Denmark supporters have made the travel to Azerbaijan. The ball's been tucked to the right-hand side towards Striker Larsen. Good header by Jan Boril of the Czech Republic. And it's a throw-in for Denmark in the Czech Republic half. I'd love to see another replay if it actually touched Šelučka or not. I'll have to see. For now, it's Denmark in the lead. Striker Larsen to Højbjerg. Tries to hook it across to the left-hand side to Joachim Mæhle, who will get there first. Will come inside and play it through to Dolberg, who spins nicely and tries to get a shot away. Does deflect this time off Kalas, and that is going to be a corner. A rightly given corner as well. Good play there from Mæhle to find the ball inside to Dolberg. Good spin and touch. He could have laid it off into Damsgaard. Instead went for the shot on the edge of the box, and it was deflected for a corner. But you can't blame Kasper Dolberg for going for this shot. He did get 2 in his last game against Wales in that 4-0 win, which has got them to this stage. So it's another corner. Can they defend this one a lot better, the Czech Republic? It was poor defending and marking in the last one. It's another cross from striker Larsen. It's a good header again by Kalash. It's going to be another corner kick. He blocked the Dolberg shot for the original corner, and he's just give away another one, but it was good defending. They do have height, Denmark, especially with Yannick Vestergaard at 6'5", Kjær at 6'2", Christensen 6'2" as well. So all 3 centre-halves having the height to cause some issues for the Czech Republic. One of the smaller players who actually headed that first one in, as it's clipped in towards the back post. So Vestergaard does win the header. Not really directed at goal. It's gone well wide and behind for a goal kick for the Czech Republic. And their goalkeeper, Thomas Vašlek, who literally, as it turned the 1st of July, a couple of days ago, was released of his contract from Sevilla. So he's currently a free agent. I'm not sure if any agreement has been reached with Sevilla. He was backup for Sevilla. So he wasn't their first team keeper, but still is out of contract and is currently a free agent. He's had a decent Euros, Thomas Vašlek, in fairness. Got 2 clean sheets against the Dutch and Scotland. So not doing too bad. His Bodil clears away for the Czech Republic, as far as Simon Kjær sends it back to where it came from. And as Dolberg tries to help it down to a Denmark midfielder, but he can't do so. And the Czech can break here. Not quite. Shevchik got the ball from Patrick Schick, but couldn't do much with it. It's now with Delaney. Heavy touch, and is just about able to volley it down the line towards Brathwaite, using his strength to try and cause an issue for the Czech Republic defender. But I think he's given away a foul in the end. Just a bit of a push in the back there. Knocking Shaluchka off balance. Yeah, rightly so. Just a hand in the back of the head there. Free kick on the edge of the box for the Czech Republic of their own box. So got quite the way to work it towards the Denmark box. Here he is, Vašlik, towards the left-hand side. Headed down and cleared up the pitch by Kalash. All as far as Højbjerg, who helps it over to the left-hand side to Joachim Mæhle. Got Brathwaite in support, tries to go on his own. Good tackle by Soufal of West Ham. He plays it forward to Schick. Tries a little chop pass towards, I think that was Barak, but didn't get towards him in the end. It's been intercepted, and it's now back with Denmark with Kasper Schmeichel. Right-footed touch, a right-footed chip towards Højbjerg, who helps it on to himself. Great skill in the end. I don't think he meant it like that, but it worked very nicely. And it's now with striker Larsen, still ahead of Daniel Vass, who's usually right wing back for Denmark. He's currently at Valencia, Vass, but he's been dropped for now after striker Larsen had a good performance against Wales. I'm pretty sure it's unchanged from the Wales game. Denmark team, and they're really dominating the first 11 minutes of this game, and I've also scored. Thomas Delaney header from a corner. Unmarked he was in the penalty spot. Help forward towards Kasper Dolberg. Loses the ball aerially. And it's now with Barak. Tries to play it across there. I think that was Mazepust. He's lost it, but then Soufal wins it back. Great tackle on Joachim Mæhle. Now Soufal gets it through to Schick on the right. Is he onside? I think he is. He cuts inside. He's allowed a shot, and he just about gets the deflection off the Denmark defender. Off, I think, Joachim Mæhle, and a corner kick it'll be for the Czech, and they score from one of their own corners. He was onside as he got the ball from Soufal. Cut inside a bit too easily, and as he shot, the shot was actually blocked by Christensen in the end of Chelsea. It'll be Barak to take this corner, the number 7 for the Czech Republic. The left-footed in-swinger. It's a good ball in, it's helped on, and all the way over to Højbjerg on the right-hand side in the right-back area for Denmark. And he clears it long. He's obviously seen someone going for it, and he's found Damsgaard. Oh, what a ball. He's in the box, he takes a touch. It's a bit too heavy, is it? Oh, it's not. He gets the shot away beyond the keeper, but Soufal's on the line to take the ball away. Very unlucky. Good ball from Højbjerg. Great run from Damsgaard to get ahead of the 2 Czech Republic defenders, and did well to get a shot away beyond the keeper, but just didn't quite get enough power generated to make Soufal have to really worry about getting it off the line. And Czech have lost it again in their midfield to Denmark. Worked out wide left. Headed on. I think by Striker Larsen, who's come over to the left-hand side. He loses it with that heavy touch. He's now back with the Czech Republic in their 18-yard box with the keeper in the full yellow strip. Clipped it out nicely to Sufal, who will bring it forward and into the Denmark half. It's now with Mazepust. Barak. Mazepust again. Brought to the ground, but play continues. Sufal. Is he going to work across in? He does. It's headed away by Christensen. Brought down by Delaney to Dolberg. Completes a 1-2 or comes off the hand of Delaney accidentally, but... Oh, Damsgaard, sorry. It was handball, though. It was accidental, but his arm was in the air as he was trying to run. I think he was just knocked off balance. So it's a free kick in quite a dangerous area for the Czech here. Barak, the creative spark in this team for the Czech Republic. Has a chance to get a cross in the box. Antonin Barak crosses it in towards the far post. Helped on in the box and volleyed right over the bar. It's a good chance for Ševčík. Usually a central midfielder, but he's playing on the left for the Czech Republic in these Euros. There's a good header by Souček, the captain, straight to Ševčík, who just on around the penalty spot has quite a wild strike at it and sends it over the crossbar. I think Czech Republic are just starting to get a bit of more of a feel in this game. Obviously, Damsgaard coming close just before. Did the keeper get a touch on it? I think the keeper just got a touch on it to kind of slow the ball down for Sufal to get it away from the line. That was close though from Damsgaard. He's had a good Euros. The Sampdoria winger. I've heard Tottenham are interested in him if they can bring him to the club. Delaney heads forward on the halfway line. Cut out by Boril. It's now with Barak. Put to the ground by Højbjerg on the left-hand side. I think that'll just be a free kick for the Czech Republic, or is it a throw-in? Not too sure. It's just a throw-in. Barak receives it. Short pass, but Boril just about keeps it alive. He's tackled by Damsgaard, and it's a fair one. It's helped towards Brathwaite, the ball forward. It's had to be cut out by Salučka, and it'll be a throw-in for Denmark in the Czech Republic half. This is right the improvement for Denmark compared to 5 years ago when they didn't even qualify for the Euros in 2016 in France. Now they're heading towards a semi-final if this scoreline stays the same. Thrown by Striker Larsen into Dolberg. Holds it up very nicely on the right-hand side of the box. Plays it into Brathwaite. Nice back heel. Nicely sided to Striker Larsen. Damsgaard, a back heel from Dolberg. This is great football from Denmark. Brathwaite gets another ball back from Striker Larsen. He puts a cross in. It's a poor one, headed away by Salučka. Up towards Schick, who does help it forward, but only as far as Pierre-Emil Højbjerg, and the possession is back into the feet of the Danes, as they've really been the better team this first 16 minutes. Christensen helps it forward. Nice ball into the channel for Striker Larsen. Crosses it in towards Delaney, who didn't quite commit to the shot and did go wide in the end. That link up again for the first goal. It was a Striker Larsen corner kick to the head of Delaney for the goal, and that was a cross from open play into the foot of Delaney, who I think thought the defender was going to stop that ball from going in, so kind of half stopped the strike, and it just ended up bouncing off his knee and just wide of the post. If he maybe knew that ball was going to come towards him and not come off a defender, I think that could have been a goal. This ball's been played forward by the Czech Republic towards Schick. Can't quite hold that one up, and it's a throw-in for Denmark just inside their own half. Joachim Mæhle for Denmark to take this throw in, the left wing back. Throws it into, can't quite see who that is, Damsgaard. Gets away, nice from Hollesch, and then lays it into Brathwaite, who's in support on his left. He comes inside Brathwaite, the Barcelona forward, and plays it across the Striker Larsen on the edge. Can he strike it? No, he jinxed and then strikes with the left foot. But I think there's a free kick in the boxes. Striker Larsen was hitting it. I think Brathwaite or Dolberg pushed over a Czech defender. Didn't lead to anything anyway, the Denmark attack, so it wouldn't have mattered. It's Vašlik. Take that free kick towards the right-hand side for the Czech. Schick loses out to Vestergaard, and he heads it forward towards Salučka, the Czech, who gets it forward to Souček. And then inside to Barak. He's got support. Uses Schick to complete a 1-2. Loses the ball, though, to Damsgaard. But they win it back, the Czech, with Soufal. He's got Shevchik in support, but he slips it through to Schick. Can't work away from Vestergaard, and then falls to Højbjerg in the box, who clears unconvincingly, but he does get it away for a Czech Republic throw-in to kind of calm the nerves of the Denmark defenders. Nice little ball there again from Soufal, finding Schick on the side, on the right-hand side of the box. Couldn't quite get a shot away that time. He's lost the ball in transition of his skill that he's trying to do to get beyond Vestergaard. But Czech Republic is still in the Denmark half, and it's a long throw by Soufal, right to the byline to Shevchik, who keeps it in, tries to find Barak, but it has to be kicked out by Delaney for a corner. Well worked by Soufal with a long throw-in, and the rest was done by the midfield and attack to win that corner and to put Denmark under some more pressure. Schick is in there, and I think both centre-backs have gone up, Kalash and Šalučka. It's crossed in. Great ball in. Gone all the way towards the back post where it's going to be a goal kick, I think, came off Souček last as him and Christensen went for the header. Came off the back of Souček and away for a goal kick. Yeah, comes off the back of the West Ham midfielder. Both him and Christensen went for it. I think it was a fair battle in the end. There's a few Czech fans making the trip to Azerbaijan as we do get back underway with Mæhle. Long ball forward lifted to Dolberg, who holds up nicely with a good touch to Damsgaard. Tries to help it back into Dolberg. Too heavy of a pass. Falls to Šalučka, who goes to the goalkeeper of the Czech, Vašlik. Good ball into, I think that's Souček. Soufal loses it. So does the Danes. Goes back to Barak. And he helps it to the goalkeeper, Vašlik. Takes a touch and clears down the right-hand side towards Souček, who can't win the header on Delaney, but the ball does drop to Soufal. Completes a 1-2 with Schick, and then cut out there by... camera's gone off him. I don't know who it was. But the Danes did cut it out there. I think it would have been Mæhle, if anyone. And they're throwing it back to Šalučka. 5-minute lead for the Danes through Delaney, and they've kept hold of that for an extra 15 minutes. Souček switches it to the right-hand side towards Soufal, asking too much of the right back. He is only 5'10", and that ball must have been at least 7 foot in the air, so not quite able to bring that down. He just seems a little bit frustrated, Souček there, not quite going his way. He did score 10 goals last year for West Ham in his first full season. He's yet to score in these championships, and he has played every minute for the Czech Republic. Stolberg flicks it on, cleared away by Šalučka. Towards Boril, the left back, who does help it on with his head. And as far as Højbjerg. So Striger Larsen, who did get the assist with the corner. Getting his second start. His first one was against Wales in the last game. Now Schmeichel, poor kick out towards Mæhle. It's now being picked up by Mazepust, who cuts in from the right, onto his left foot, plays it through towards Holeš. Good save, Schmeichel. The angle was tight for Holeš. So, of what he did have to aim at, Schmeichel covered, and he had to cover up his own mistake. Poor ball out, picked up by Mazepust. I thought he was going to hit it on the edge of the box there as he was given space to shoot, but slotted it through the gap towards Holeš. He did get the shot away. I think it was going towards goal, so it was a good, strong right arm by Schmeichel. Actually chested save as the cross does come in from the corner. Headed away by Vestergaard to the edge of the box to Soufal. Helps it back in. Always far Striger Larsen, who leaves it out. And it goes back to Schmeichel, who commanded that. Striger Larsen left that so he could collect. And he throws it out to Joachim Mæhle, who does support England. Supporting England. It's Højbjerg. Over the top ball again. Just too much on it this time for Damsgaard. He did get on the last one. Didn't get on that one. Falls into the hands of the goalkeeper, Vašlik. It's now Barak. Inside the Czech half is Ševčik. Back to Souček. Can't quite get in the Danish half. Kalas. Ševčik again to Souček. He's on the edge of the 18-yard box. Plays it back to the goalkeeper, Vašlik. He then boots it away first time towards Schick. Goes over his head and Kjær's head. And it can be Christensen to go retreat the ball. And it's back with the Danes. They did win it in 92 Denmark, and that was only because Yugoslavia was disqualified, so Denmark came in and ended up winning the whole thing in the end in 1992. So this is their 8th knockout game for Denmark. The previous 7, they've won 3, lost 4. And this is the most goals they've scored now in the European Championships. They scored 10. The highest before that was obviously this year, 2020, with 9, and they also got 9 in 1984. But now this is the highest ever goal scorer in Euros for Denmark. I don't think you would have thought that after the first 2 games of this Championships against Finland and Belgium after 2 defeats. Now Christensen on the ball inside to Højbjerg, first time around the corner, can't quite find his intended target. It's now Hollesch, forward to Schick, takes it away from Kier, and then tackled by Delaney fairly, and then it can be cleared away and long by Vestergaard. It'll be Brathwaite to give chase against Shaluska, who just chests it down and played down the line. Good play from the centre half. It's now Sufal, plays it back to Thomas Kalas, and it's now back with the Czech Republic. Good play there by Shaluska, being put under pressure by Brathwaite. Ball forward, nice ball as well to Mazepus, who drifted inside and just about gets it to Hollesch. It's now Souček, his Czech Republic just start to get a little bit more of a foothold in this game. Mazepus on the left wing. Plays it to Ševčík. Hollesch tries to go inside, bundled over by Højbjerg just inside the Danish half, and it will be a free kick. Well won by Thomas Hollesch. His whole career has been within the Czech Republic. He's never left his home country in terms of club football. Ševčík back to the halfway line to Thomas Kalas. Some of you English fans might know who he is. He's Bristol City's defender. Thomas Kalas, I'm pretty sure he was at Chelsea. He was for 9 years. Made 4 first-team appearances before leaving on a permanent deal in 2019. Obviously, there's a lot of loans within that 9-year stay, as it's been worked to Sufal. Ball in towards the back post where Striker Larsson's had to play it safe and head it behind for a corner. He wasn't sure who was behind him. He's saying that to his teammates, needs a bit more better communication, so just headed it away for a corner. I think it's the right decision in the end, because he wasn't on his own there. Striker Larsson with Udinese. Can play on both sides, right and left. It's being used on the right wing for Denmark today. Ball put in towards the far post as the head has been won. Who was it by? Was it Souček again? The last time it came off his back. This time he did get a connection with his head. But well wide it went at that back post. Yeah, headed it away. Unmarked as well. Well, I say unmarked. Well, yeah, he was really, because Dolberg was marking one. Højbjerg was marking the other, and he kind of just got in between them and then got a header towards goal. But wide it went for Souček, and he still waits for his first goal in these Euros as Schmeichel clears it up towards Dolberg. Somehow keeps it with some terrific hold-up play. Now finds Mæhle. He's been forced backwards by the press from Sufal. Played back to Vestergaard. Now once more to Schmeichel. Over to Christensen. Forward to Striker Larsson. In the Denmark half, plays it forward to the halfway line to Brathwaite. First time ball into Højbjerg. Tackled by Schick. And it'll be a Denmark throw-in. Schick doing his defensive duties. The Bayer Leverkusen striker. 25 years of age. It's Dolberg at the other end for the striking battle. Gets it to Brathwaite. He's in the box on the right. Decides to shoot. It's a wild shot. Waited for support. Then in the end thought I probably should shoot because I've not got enough time to wait any longer before I run out of pitch. So then shoots. He slices it. And it goes well wide of the post as Brathwaite did score a late goal against Wales. When it had to go to VAR because he was offside at first glance, and then it went to VAR and then he was declared onside. And the goal stood, his first goal and only goal of the Euros, as the Czech Republic give it straight back to Denmark with Vestergaard bringing the ball down, and it's now Højbjerg, who did miss a penalty in that first game against Finland. I think that's long gone and forgotten now, that penalty, because they're really full of confidence now, Denmark, and it's now Vestergaard on the left. Now with Delaney, the goal scorer in this game. Good possession play here by Denmark in the last 9 appearances. In their 9 appearances in the Euros, they've got out the group stage 5 times. 1964, 84, 92, 04, and this year in 2021. Damsgaard, Striker Larsen, back to Simon Kjær, takes a touch and tries to clear it, and he just about gets it through to Højbjerg. And now that's a pass through to Brathwaite, tries to find Dolberg, which cut out by Soufal, and he keeps it away from Brathwaite. And the checker back on it with Holeš, Boril, Kalas, good ball through to Holeš in the Czech Republic half as they try and keep possession, get out of their own half here. Boril through the gap to Mazepust, who again drifted from right to left. He loses out though. It's now Delaney who can break away in midfield. He's got Brathwaite to his left. Will he shoot instead? No, he runs out of space because he's been closed down there by Kalas, and it can be brought away now by Barak. Goes left to Ševčík. Strides forward and then caught late by Damsgaard. There'll be a free kick again for the Czech Republic. They've won about 3 or 4 free kicks on this left-hand side. Through the likes of Ševčík, Mazepust, and Barak as well. Just under half an hour played. Denmark still in the lead. For Czech Republic, this is their 13th knockout game. Their previous tour, they've won 8 and lost 4, so quite more of a favourable record compared to the Danes, who've lost more than they've won in knockout games. As the ball's been crossed in deep, and it's a great ball, and it should have been in. Šelučka should have done a lot better than he did there. Great ball in by Ševčík towards the far post. Great curling ball. And it goes right over his head. He should have timed his jump better. Right over his head it went, and behind for a goal kick for Kasper Schmeichel, who looks a lot more calm than he should, because that was very close from the Czech Republic. I think he should have done better there, the Sparta Prague defender. Kick taken by Schmeichel. Up towards Dolberg, who does flick it on towards Brathwaite. Šelučka will get there first and clear down the right-hand side, out for throwing for Denmark, about halfway into the Czech Republic half. So it'll be Mæhle to take. Can he keep his goal-scoring record going of 2 goals in a row in these championships? Kjær, left-footed ball over the top, finds Brathwaite. Can he chase it and get on the end of it? I think he did just about avoid the goal kick there. Good forward play by Brathwaite. Ball was played down on the channel, just a bit too heavy to keep in and keep control, so he just slid in and kicked it out for a throw-in. But the Czech have played out from it with Holeš switching it to Boril. Brings it down nicely. Gets beyond Striker Larsen and lays it into Barak. Now Ševčík on the left-hand side, just on the halfway line. Messing about with the ball, but just about shifts it away from Christensen. It's now with Šelučka. To the right back, Soufal. We're in the Denmark half now. Plays it forward to Ševčík. Tries to get around and beyond Delaney, and he does, and he gets pushed over, and another free kick. They don't mind conceding these free kicks, do they, Denmark? They've committed quite a lot of fouls on the Czech Republic, and it seems with the Czech Republic, they are given free roam. We're seeing Mazepust on the right shift over to the left, and Ševčík on the left move over to the right. So it feels like that midfield 3 just behind Schick, giving free roam to kind of go where they want to create the space. As from this free kick, it will be Barak, the left footer, to take it. It's an in-swinger. It's another good ball, headed away by Dolberg. Helped back in by Soufal with the header. Helped away by Dolberg again. As far as Ševčík, who's on this right-hand side again. Plays it forward to Mazepust. Tries to cross it, deflected away by Dolberg, and another corner for the Czech. They're not doing too bad, are they? These last 10 or 15 minutes, you know, they conceded an early goal, but they've reacted well, and they've took a quick corner, and it's been blocked by Damsgaard. Ševčík was the one who tried to get the cross in, but I think it's only a throw-in this time. I think. Yeah, it is a throw-in. Soufal into Ševčík, who heads it towards goal, headed away by Damsgaard on the far left, and it'll run out for a throw-in for the Czech Republic. As the Czech Republic manager watches on, Jaroslav Šilhavý. 59, former defender from the Czech as well, as he sees his team come forward here with Barak on the edge, slips it through towards Schick. Can he get there ahead of Kier? No, he can't. Tackles the ball away, but then it comes to Soufal, who tries to help it back into the box. Blocked, and the counter-attack's on. Brathwaite, steaming away down the left-hand side, gets beyond one, and plays it across the right-hand side. Damsgaard, through towards Dolberg, just about keeps it, and then plays it through to Striker Larsen. Just about gets there. Vashlik, the goalkeeper, great counter-attack from Denmark, showing that they can soak this pressure and then break with quite danger. Striker Larsen nearly scored there after assisting the first goal. But it's like we've had a swap of wings here. Prita Shevchik on the left-hand side has gone over to the right, and Lukáš Mazepust has gone from right to left. Switching it up a little bit, giving Denmark a few questions, keeping them on their toes. 12th meeting between the two sides. 6 draws. 5 of the last 6 games have been draws. In fact, obviously we know we can't have a draw in this game. Well, we can have a draw, but obviously there will be a deciding winner on penalties. It's good work here from the Czech Republic. Shevchik in the midfield. Now to Souček, out wide right to Barak, who we know is left-footed. Tries to cut in, then goes back out on the outside to Soufal. Crosses it. Overhead kick attempt by Souček. It went over him. And there was actually a strike on goal by Holeš, which didn't really bother Kasper Schmeichel. Tame effort, easy save. Souček went for the acrobatic attempt of an overhead kick, and if he did connect to that and he went towards goal, we could have got a world-class goal by a world-class player. Well, his 3rd time as captain, Souček, in his 40th cap for his country, as Boril heads back to the Czech Republic goalkeeper as he throws it long to Soufal on the right. Brings it down, plays it inside to Holeš. Still inside the Czech half for now. It's now Souček as he looks to get into the Denmark half, and he has done so. Passes it to Soufal, forward to Shevchik, inside to Souček. Ball slipped through towards Schick. Good covering by Christensen, but his touch is too heavy and it runs for a corner for the Czech Republic. Good play from Souček to try and find Schick, putting Christensen under pressure to have to defend. And with that pressure, he's conceded the corner. It looks like it is going to be swung in here, as the Czech Republic have really improved the last 20 minutes or so. As it will be Barak to take. Of Hellas Verona. Good ball in, headed away though by Vestergaard. Straight to Damsgaard on the edge of the box, and they can break here. Gets the ball caught under his feet a little bit, but then brings it forward and then lays it off to Højbjerg on the right. Inside it goes to Vestergaard. No real press from the Czech. And it can be played to Striker Larsen. Out wide left to Joachim Mæhle. Being put under pressure by Mazepust, but he just about knocks the ball backwards to Vestergaard. He then goes back once more to Kasper Schmeichel. 70th cap for him. Mæhle swung forward to Brathwaite. Helps it on to Dolberg, but his touch is poor. It goes to Holeš. He then finds it back to the goalkeeper, Vashlik. Slučka brings it forward. Holeš, who got that first goal in the win against the Netherlands. The Czech Republic were involved in Euro 2016. They did finish rock bottom though with 1 point, but they were in the so-called group of death. They had, quite the tough group you could say, with Croatia, Spain, and Turkey. Their point did come against Croatia though, same as this year. They drew 1-1 in the group stages. The Czech have lost it, and Vestergaard plays a lovely ball to Damsgaard on the right. He's 1-on-1 with Kalas in the box. Early strike with the right foot. Good save by Vashlik. Headed away by Kalas. Falls to Shevchik. And we can now come forward with the Czech Republic with Soufal. Forward and inside he goes to Holeš. Ball played forward to Souček. It's now with Barak. Lifted ball in behind, looking for Schick. I think asking a bit too much there of the forward. And Kier can see it behind for a goal kick for Denmark. Kier, Denmark captain, plays for AC Milan. Did get 1 goal last year, and some fans might remember that because he was against Manchester United at Old Trafford. Did end up getting knocked out though by the eventual runners-up of the Europa League in the season just gone by. has only one goal, has 3 goals, sorry, Kier, for Denmark, playing his 112th game for the country. Holesh tackles Damsgaard, but we've had a bit of a collision here, and it looks like we've got 2 injured players of Jan Borrell and Striker Larsen. They're both full flat out on the ground. I think they've both gone for an aerial ball, and they've both kind of collided and then fell awkwardly. I know Striker Larsen fell awkwardly. Yeah, they've both gone for the ball. Striker Larsen's fell awkwardly. And then Jan Borrell, I don't think there's anything wrong with him. I think he's just trying to... Oh, no, actually, to be fair, as Striker Larsen's fell, his boot has just scraped the back leg of Borrell. I do apologise. He does have a right to be down. Just as he fell right to the ground, he just scraped the back of his leg, or just planted the back 2 of his studs on Borrell's legs by accident. Obviously, can't control him. He was flying down in the air. Don't think he has much control of his body. Ooh, but just a bit of a twisted leg there by Striker Larsen as he tried to plant his foot down to, land with ease. But instead of landing with ease, he's landed in a bit of bother. Yeah, not a nice one with his leg. He's back on his feet though, and he's got a smile on his face as he sips some water, as he knows he's got a job to do. Striker Larsen, good little player. And that right wing back, he knows as well that his spot can be easily taken by Daniel Vass of Valencia. We mentioned him before. Got 3 appearances in the Euros. Daniel Vass this year. He's not started any of them though. No full 90 minutes for Daniel Vass. As Jan Borrell is good to get back on the pitch, and I think so is Striker Larsen. As we'll have a throw-in with Denmark, so just back to where we were starting. We've got 5 minutes left this half. Christensen throws it down the line. Holesh intercepts, and then brought down by Kalash, and then back to Holesh. Runs out of pitch on the left-hand side, and it'll be a Denmark throw-in. As I think both players are back on the pitch, both Jan Borrell and Striker Larsen. As the Danish fans are making a lot of noise. I'm not sure how many they were allowed to bring, but they've brought quite a few in that little area they've got. Thrown in by Striker Larsen, headed away by the Czech. It's up to Mazepust. Chests it down and tries to lay it into Barak, but it's lost to Pierre-Emil Højbjerg. Christensen through back to Højbjerg. Good ball. Across it goes to Vestergaard. He's got all the time and space in the world. Good play from Denmark to get it away from that congested right-hand side. Christensen who brings it forward from the back. Just about gets it through to Dolberg. Now Christensen. Damsgaard. Christensen again. Across to the left-hand side now with Yannick Vestergaard. Not seeing too many attacks down this left-hand side for Denmark as they do get it through to Joachim Mæhle. Outside of the boot ball. What a cross all the way through! What a goal from Kasper Dolberg! And just like that, they double their lead. Just said that they've not attacked much down that left. But when they just have, they've done it with some almighty effect. Great ball through the lines there by Vestergaard to find the run of Joachim Mæhle. He is usually a right-footed player, right-sided player. He's on the left, so as the ball's come, instead of crossing it with his left, he's put an outside of the boot ball right across. It missed the first wave of players, but then at the back post, just waiting patiently, Kasper Dolberg latched onto it into a pretty much empty net. The keeper had absolutely no chance. What a ball from Joachim Mæhle. Right across, 6 yards out, volleyed. Kasper Dolberg. It's 3 goals in 2 games now for the forward. And as the Czech Republic have dominated the last 20 or so minutes, the Danes have looked dangerous when counter-attacking, and they've shown the attacking danger they do have. They've scored 10 goals now in their last 3 games, and what a threat they are to any team in these European Championships. Czech Republic 0, Denmark 2. Lovely goal. Great attack down that left. Vestergaard to Mæhle, across to Kasper Dolberg. And that's how Denmark have their 2-goal advantage just before half-time. Devastating for the Czech Republic, but when you can attack and penetrate that well, that quickly, it's got to be deserved. Fantastic Great ball from Vestergaard, just through the gap to get it beyond Soufal. It's not easy to do that. He's quite a well-aware, switched-on defender, Soufal. He doesn't usually let players go beyond him, but that time Mæhle did. And that time Mæhle assisted for Kasper Dolberg. And here is Soufal on the ball. Down the line towards Schick, who just drifted wide right, but he's drifted offside as well. And it'll be a free kick for Denmark, because it does look like we'll be going in 2-0 to Denmark at half-time. They played really well. I know Denmark let the Czech Republic probably dominate a bit of possession and just soaked it up a little bit, but they've not really looked under too much threat, Denmark, really. And when they have had the ball and have attacked, they have looked dangerous, and they've scored 2 brilliant goals, one from a corner and one from a nice little move down the left-hand side. And Vestergaard thumps it forward for Denmark, headed away on the edge of the box by Šilučka, as far as Højbjerg, who nods it down for Dolberg, back into Højbjerg. Nice feet, but the pass isn't good enough. Falls to Soufal, who clears down the right-hand side for the Czech, but it's picked up by Brathwaite, but he loses out to Souček, and it's now Barak for the Czech as they try and bombard forward before half-time to cut the deficit in half. Barak still strides forward, tries to go inside, good tackle by Højbjerg. It's now with Damsgaard, and that's a big chance for the Czech, but they have won it back though as Barak and Boril work together to sandwich Damsgaard and win the ball back. Souček, can he be the man to inspire this team? No, because he's lost it there, and it can be cleared by Striger Larsen. Headed forward though by Šilučka, headed back to where it came from by Kjær, and headed to the right hand side by Delaney, and it can be brought down by Striger Larsen. We've got 15 seconds left of this half, plus any added on time that there may be. Delaney completes a 1-2 with Damsgaard, just about keeps it in. And then he's tackled strongly there by Souček, and it'll be a throw-in for Denmark. I can imagine there'll be 1 or 2 minutes of added on time. Yeah, 2 minutes. They've added on time as the apparent 7th best team in Europe in Denmark in the rankings have got this lead. It's quite a convincing lead. They've looked really reassured in their performance. Kjær intercepts a Hollesh pass there as they were nearly through. Czech Republic, as it looks like Joachim Mæhle's down. Kjær's kicked it out of play. Quite sure what happened there. He's just holding his left leg. Joachim Mæhle, as he had the ball, Soufal put him under pressure and just caught him a little bit late and then landed on his left leg. That is a little naughty. I say it's naughty, didn't mean it. As they tackled, he slipped and he's just landed on the left leg of Mæhle. Yeah, that's a little bit of a sore one. I think he'll be able to run it off though. You can see why he was in discomfort. You know, when you get a whole body landing on your left leg, it's not it won't be the nicest of feelings, will it? For Denmark, as they've never hosted the Euros as a country before. Obviously, they've hosted it this year alongside 7 other nations, so it's not really a hosted Euros. But yeah, this is their ninth European Championships. And then the last time they were in the last 8 of this competition was in 2004, and they were beaten 3-0 by the Czech Republic. So could we get a little bit of a spin-off where, fast forward now 17 years to 2021, we could get the Czech Republic being knocked out by Denmark by 3-0. Who knows? But, you know, it's a long wait for Denmark to get back to this stage as he's moving very gingerly on his left leg here. He's having to get help from the medical staff, and this could be Joachim Mæhle's night over. It's probably just a dead leg or something, but it's a big impact there. You know, Soufal landing right onto his left leg as he's starting to hobble now, so moving a bit more better than he was. He might be able to continue, but we're back underway as it's been thrown back to Christensen by the Czech, as Denmark did kick the ball out for their teammate. Clip forward, headed away by Kanash, up to Boril, who just gets the ball away from Damsgaard. Now Ševčík trying to clear it down the line, but it deflects towards Dolberg on the byline. It's been cleared though by Kalash, as that's who it fell to. And headed back forward by Vestergaard, all as far as Striger Larsen, who can't flick it on. They'll go out for a throw-in for Czech Republic as Mæhle is back on, but we haven't got long left of the half, so during that 15-minute break you can go and get some, get some treatment as Højbjerg's run it back from the Hollesh flick on from the throw-in, and he's helped it back towards the right and kicks it straight out for a throw-in for the Czech Republic again. Another throw-in for the Czech again. Jan Bodil to take. Throws it into Barak, who clears down the line, and that is where the ref will see the half-time ending. We have got it as the Czech Republic 2, Czech Republic 0, Denmark 2 in that first half. There was an early goal through Thomas Delaney from a set piece from a corner. He was unmarked at the penalty spot and directed his header into the left corner, and it was nicely put past Vashlik in the Czech goal. And then they took time to settle in, the Czech Republic, and when they did, they created a few chances, nothing of much significance. And then as the half was coming to a close, the Danes made a nice little move down the left. It was a great ball in by Mæhle, outside of the boot, right across goal towards Dolberg, who had to finish from 6 yards on the volley, and he did just that for Denmark. And that means they have a 2-0 lead, deserved lead. The Czech Republic were good on the ball at times, but need to be a bit more dangerous and look a bit more clinical and look like they're going to score, because they don't look like they're going to score at any point. So, can we have an inspired comeback in the second half? I don't think we will, but we'll have to see. Denmark do have the advantage, though, after the first 45 minutes. Delaney and Dolberg with the goals. I'm just getting a few messages during that half. Yeah, if you have seen the first half, put your thoughts in the chat. We can have a chat ourselves and talk about the game if you'd like. Hopefully we can get an extra time. That'd be fantastic. Just a bit of drama more than anything. But again, the Czech Republic, this is with a lot of nations, even some of the better nations have this, where for the Czech Republic, also when they were known as Czechoslovakia, so not just Czech Republic, they didn't qualify in 1964, 1968, 1972, 1984, 1988, and 1992. And that's the same with Denmark. They didn't qualify in 1960, 1968, 1972, 1976, 1980, 2008, 2016. That's 7 times that they failed to qualify. So for a lot of nations, especially in their past, qualification didn't come easy at all. I mean, for Denmark, the qualification was more easier. They finished second with 16 points. They didn't lose a game. They won 4 and they drew 4 as well. And yeah, they finished 3 points above third, which was the Republic of Ireland in the end, to get to these European Championships. They have a good manager in Kasper Hulsmand, former right back in his playing days. He is Danish, coming up to the age of 50 next year. Did win the Danish title and Manager of the Year in the 2011-2012 season when he was at FC Nordsjælland. They have a bit of a link with Brentford, FC Nordsjælland, with Danish players. He has been the Denmark manager since the start of this year. Since the start of this season, last season now, isn't it? August of 2020. The Danish manager came in. He's won 10, drew 2, and lost 4. One of the wins was in qualifying, I think, for the World Cup. It was against Moldova, and they won 8-0. So he does have some good football being played for the Danes. Yeah, if you got anything to put in the chat, please do. I think I will be doing a semi-final commentary, which I'm quite happy about. I will be doing Italy versus Spain on Tuesday, 8 o'clock. I can't do England, I'll be too emotionally invested. I mean, that's not true, actually, at all. I could easily do an England commentary and keep it neutral and obviously show delight if England to score. But I mean, I just want to enjoy it as a fan, to be honest. So that's a lie. I wouldn't get too emotionally attached. I commentate on the team I support often because they're in the Premier League and you wouldn't notice. Yeah, 2-0. Good header from Delaney, that. Doesn't score many for his nation. That was his 6th in his 59th appearance. And then that cross from Joachim Mæhle was something of just different class. And then a great finish from Dolberg on the volley to keep it controlled. It's a good controlled finish by Dolberg. He's now got 10 goals for Denmark. He had 9 before that goal, right? And 8 of those 9 goals came from braces. So that's scoring 2 in a game. So, you know, he had 4 braces before. He could have got another one today. They just show in the replay that corner of how it was won. Because obviously I don't think Shaluchka got a touch on the ball. If I'm going to be honest. Because obviously he cleared it off Dolberg and then it came off Dolberg back towards him and they said it came back off him for a corner. I don't think it did. But they just showed one replay. So I don't know if that means they definitely think it was a corner or they definitely think it wasn't. I don't know. But neither way, Denmark took the corner and they scored from it. It was really poor defending from the Czech. And they have themselves to blame for that. They really do. It's poor defending. Yeah, the second half will get underway in about 5 or 6 minutes' time. I really want the England lineup to come out. I'm interested. If you are new, please subscribe and like if you haven't already. That would be fantastic. Yeah, next commentary should be on Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Italy versus Spain. I have commentated on both Italy and Spain and I've watched them through the tournament, so should get a good game. I mean, I would back the Italians. I don't think Spain have been anything special in terms of looking convincing. Croatia wasn't convincing. They were 3-1 up and they bottled that lead within 10 minutes late on in the game. I know they beat Slovakia 5-0, but come on, it's Slovakia, seriously. Let's get a grip. Croatia, they weren't convincing. Sweden, they didn't score. Poland, they scored, but then they conceded and drew 1-1. But the Italians, even though they were poorer against Austria, I don't think they were very good against Austria. They were decent against Italy. A big loss is Spinazzola at left back. A big loss is him. He's injured for the whole tournament. He's done his Achilles, and I think so. He's going to be injured for a few months actually. I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? Because with Spain, you just don't know because they do play decent football. You know, keeping the ball. Against Croatia, it was a lot quicker the passing. So they created more chances, but I just think Italy have too much. I think they're a bit more. A little bit more dangerous when attacking, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah, second half just getting underway in a few minutes' time. Come on, Czech Republic. Come on, let's have a bit of drama. I don't think we will. I think Denmark are just a bit too strong. I think just on paper, I think as well, if you compare the two squads, I just think Czech Republic have a bit more. Like on the bench, they don't really have much. Czech Republic in terms of real danger. I mean, they have Matej Vidra from Burnley. They have Thomas Petkart of Legia Warsaw, who was top goal scorer in Poland last season with 21 goals. Yankto from Sampdoria. He's been playing in Italy since 2014. It's just not much, but then you look at Denmark, you've got Yusuf Poulsen, Andreas Cornelius, Andrei of Skov Olsen, they've got Robert Skov as well, Matej Jensen in midfield, Vass as a defender who can play well attacking. I just think Denmark have too much, and I think it will be Denmark to go through. I know it's easy to say that because they've got a 2-goal advantage, but I just think even if we were going in at 0-0 at this point in the game, I'd still back Denmark. I think they're just a bit too strong. They're really, really, I know every team should be motivated to win this, but after what happened with Ericsson after the first game, the way the country's reacted and how united they've become, I just think Denmark have the extra push and the extra resilience of we are going to win this. And let's be honest, right? Anyone left can win this. Anyone. France got knocked out by Switzerland. Portugal got knocked out. I know by Belgium, but they still got knocked out. The Dutch got knocked out by the Czech. And Denmark could win this. Denmark could win these Euros easy. I'm not saying it'll be an easy game when they face Italy or Spain in the final if they do get there. But, you can't rule them out. Surely, they're a very, very good team, especially with this 3-4-3 system that they found and adapted to and, they played very well with. I think they could cause danger. Yeah, both teams have had the same amount of shots, 7-7, but Denmark have had double the amount on target. They've had 4, the Czech have had 2. Czech Republic just having a bit more possession, through 53% to 47%, so not much in it. Yeah, second half will be getting underway just in a minute or two time. You're on the chat as well. If you want to put an England prediction in, you can do so. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I can predict it. I don't think I want to be honest. But yeah, what a Euros it's been as well, by the way. It's been a fantastic Euros. I mean, I hate people who keep saying this because I'm hearing it all the time, but I'm going to say it, so I'm just going to be a bit of a hypocrite. The amount of rubbish that everyone has had these last 15, 16 months, it's been so, without swearing, rubbish. And then to have, obviously not everyone likes the Euros. I'm not saying it's curing everyone because some people don't like football. But in terms of people who do like sport, what summer we're having. I'm off school for quite a bit now, so I've got a bit of time. But, Euros, we've had the French Open just gone. We've got Wimbledon now. Olympics are starting. Some real good sport coming our way. And it's not like, I've watched Wimbledon all this week, first week. Fantastic games, seriously. These sportsmen and women have had to keep fit during these times as well, and they're really supplying us with some good entertainment, and so is the football. This Euros has been one of the best I think I've ever watched in terms of the entertainment, the quality of football. Obviously I don't remember years gone, obviously this is off my memory, but it's been really good, and I hope England, if England can win. It won't be easy because we've got to firstly get past Ukraine, then get past probably Denmark, which will not be easy in any way. Then we've got to play either Spain or Italy. Not easy. I mean, it's not France, so that's a good thing. I wouldn't want to play France or, your Belgiums, because they are good sides, but they were beaten. And, it shows anyone can win it. As the team's getting back out now for the second half. In the Baku Olympic Stadium in Azerbaijan. Largest stadium in Azerbaijan. It was opened back in 2015. As Denmark are ready to see their team through to the next round of this tournament, as we're going to have a double change for the Czech. We've got number 11 coming on, Mikel Kremencic. He's going to be coming on, the striker of Club Brugge. He got 12 goals last season. He's got 9 for the Czech, 0 though in his last 21 games. And then also coming on, I think, is going to be Jakub Jankto, number 14. We just spoke about him before, from Sampdoria. He's been playing his football in Italy since 2014. He's going to be coming on. I'm not sure who they're replacing yet. The names haven't come up. We will find out. So he's going to be replacing number 9, Thomas Hollesch, who did score that first goal against the Dutch. He's a holding midfielder, so it's going to be an attacking change. He's replaced by Jakub Jankto. Then Kremencic is going to be replacing number 12, Lukáš Mazepust, 5'9", little tricky winger. Not quite had the impact he would have wanted on the game, and it means he's been subbed. It's annoying as well for Lukáš Mazepust, because in the last 36 games he's scored, club and country, he's not lost. So if he'd scored, it could have been a good luck charm, but he didn't score, and we're going to get back underway with the Czech Republic kicking off, kicking right to left, Denmark left to right. It'll be Antonin Barak to kick off. We're just waiting for Bjorn Kuipers, the Dutch referee, to get this game underway. And it's been played back to Šalutska, over to the centre-back Kalash. We'll send it down the left-hand side, lift the ball, up towards Kremencic, cleared away by Denmark, up to Brathwaite, gets away from Boril, and plays it back to Striker Larsen, who clears it upwards, but headed away by Kalash, helped on by Boril, up towards Kremencic, and he does find Ševčík, and then he gets a shot away himself, Kremencic, saved by Schmeichel, and then had to be cleared by Kjaer, and helped behind for a throw-in for the Czech Republic. Got Ševčík, and we've got Kremencic. Yeah, nice ball in there by Ševčík to Kremencic, getting an early strike away, the Club Brugge striker. Not quite testing Schmeichel enough, but did sting the gloves of the Leicester goalkeeper as Jan Boril throws it long into the box, headed away by Delaney. Headed down there by Šalutska and lifted in the air by Soufal. Headed down to Barak, who strikes it. I think it's a save by Schmeichel. Antonin Barak with the left foot got a shot away. He was lifted in by Soufal. Headed down by Kjaer and deflected off Delaney. It allowed Barak to shoot towards goal, and they took the corner early. In the box, headed away by Dolbergen. Falls to Brathwaite, who helps it over to the left-hand side. Headed down by, I think that's Mailer, but lost. And then won back by Delaney, only as far as Souček, who chested it down on the edge of the box. Using his body to protect the ball. It's now out to Barak. Soufal glides the ball in, headed away as far as, I think that's Jankto, the substitute. Boril back into Jankto. Trying to get away from Højbjerg and plays it back to Šalutska. Soufal, good start from the Czech Republic. Ševčík, ball in towards Kremencic, heads it over, overhead kick by Schick, and it's deflected, and it's an easy save in the end. Might have been a bit of a trickier one there, as it was put into the box and then helped into the box by Kremencic over to Schick, who went for the acrobatic attempt. It nearly came off. And then we had that shot before as well by Barak. It was well saved by Schmeichel. So it's been a good start here by the Czech Republic. Great save actually by Schmeichel, tipping it behind the post. Come back to the action. I think we've got a throw in for Denmark on their right hand side. Striker to take this throw in. Down the line it goes. Dolberg tries to hold it up. Can't quite do so, and it can be Jan Bodil to hoof up the pitch for the Czech. To Schick. Flicks on nicely to Kremencic. Can't quite get there ahead of Kier. Good tackle, but it falls only as far as Shevchik. Really good start from the Czech Republic. It's now Sufal as they get bodies forward. He gets a crossing over towards Schick. What a finish. Game on. Schick has been absolutely unreal in these Euros, and he's bagged another goal for his country. That's now 5 goals for Patrick Schick. He's only one of 2 goal scorers for the Czech Republic in these championships, but my word, has they been quite some lovely goals from Schick. That's another one. We obviously had his screamer against Scotland, and that's such a well-guided volley into the bottom left corner. No chance for Schmeichel, who was at full stretch for it. Couldn't keep it out. What a start from the Czech Republic early on in this game. And we have got a game right back on here in Baku. Great goal from Patrick Schick again. That's now 5 goals in these Euros. Great cross. Great finish. I think he got just ahead of Kier, the defender, to help it on. But these 2 changes have been absolutely unbelievable. Kremencic, in particular, the striker, I said they lacked a little bit of quality off the bench, but this is unknown quality because Kremencic has only played 3 games in these Euros and not really done much. And then for Yankto as well, who we said could have been the only real player who could cause damage, but my word, what a start. I think they've just gone to a 4-4-2 and it's really worked. Schick, the man again to score, the Bayer Leverkusen striker. It's now Yankto. Got the ball inside to Barak, who's been the decent player for the Czech Republic in that midfield. Kalash. Barak. Kalash again. Through to Schick. Lets it run across his body towards the byline. He's met by a strong tackle from Kier. It's kept in by Striker Larsen. I think there's been a free kick there as Schick just caught the face of Kier as he tackled him, the AC Milan defender. See, the ball went across his body and he was trying to use his arms to protect himself. He actually ended up catching Kier. What a ball. Who was that ball by? Sufal. We know he can put a good cross in. Vladimir Sufal. By the way, Vladimir Sufal cost West Ham £5 million from I can't remember, Slavia Prague. What a signing, what a player. Let's go, Will, and he scored. Yeah, he does look a lot like him, doesn't he? He really does. So back underway, Kier's okay. Ball forward towards Dolberg, headed won by Kalash. It's now fell to Damsgaard. He does nod it into Dolberg. Gets it back from Dolberg. It's now worked to the right side to Martin Brathwaite. He'll run at Borrell down the byline. Tries to work across him, but he is blocked by the well-working left back of Borrell. And it will be a corner for Denmark. They now know they're in a game. This first 6 minutes from the Czech have been fantastic. The middle chunk of the first half, the Czech did quite well, but just didn't quite create enough clear cut. But these substitutions have changed the game, especially by Michael Kremencic. Like I said, we've got a game on our hands here. I thought this game was done, but these changes have changed the game. Good changes by Yaroslav Shilharvi, the manager. Cross in, headed away by Souček at the near post. They will push out the Czech as Denmark keep it alive with Damsgaard on the right-hand side. Clips it back towards the far post to Højbjerg. Can't quite bring it down because Sufal heads it away before it gets to him. And it's headed towards Yankto, who can burst away down the right-hand side. Needs to find a pass. He holds it up and gets a tackle from Højbjerg, and it's a throw-in for the Czech. Now over to Kalash at the back for Czech Republic. Did get the assist for the Hollesh goal against the Dutch. Gets over to the left-hand side to Borrell, who leaps for it and just about keeps it in with the header to Schick. Goes back to Borrell, then forward to Kremencic in the box, holds it up back to goal. Tries to get it into Schick, who made a run beyond him. Couldn't quite backheel it to him, and Striker Larsen can clear away. But then headed back forward by Kalash. Into Borrell. Fakes one cross and gets it into Barak. Then back to Borrell. Just on the left-hand side. Down the line it goes to Barak. pressured from behind by Christensen, but keeps it away from the defender. There's now 1-on-1 with Delaney. Can he work across? Good strong tackle by Delaney, wins it back and keeps it in at the corner flag. Then his cross has been blocked by Barak, but it comes back to Delaney, who can then volley it away. It can be given chase by Brathwaite, as it's a free kick the other way to the Czech Republic. Not happy with the decision there, Martin Brathwaite, the Barcelona man, former Middlesbrough player as well. But as they both collided together, it was seen as Brathwaite committing the foul there on Kalash. It's now Shalutska into Soufal. Bit of footwork on the right-hand side, as they are in control of this game at the minute, the Czech Republic. But in terms of the scoreline, it is Denmark who are in control of that. Kalash, ball lifted into the box. Oh, he's found an unmarked Yankto. Pulls it back. Kremencic swings once, and it's just kind of got caught under his feet. And then Denmark can clear. It's positive, and it's good play from the Czech Republic. Shouldn't have been left in so much space there, Yankto. Good ball. Couldn't quite have been finished there by Kremencic. It's on the halfway line with Kalash. Sees a switch onto Soufal on the right. Completely miscues it. Right back it goes to Kasper Schmeichel in the Denmark goal. And Denmark can breathe a little bit now. Christensen. Forward. Good ball. Fantastic ball from Damsgaard. Out it goes to the right hand side to Brathwaite. He can run a one with Borrell. On the edge of the box, he cuts in onto his left foot. He's going to keep going right across the box. Couldn't commit to the shot. And loses out, but then Denmark win it back as Soufal's touch was too heavy. I think it was Soufal. Touch was too heavy, and it's now back with Højbjerg, halfway line. Vestergaard. Remember, Denmark did qualify second, but the two other teams failed to qualify, Finland and Russia. I think it was Finland in third. They didn't qualify as one of the best third teams. They only had 3 points, and their goal difference wasn't too great. Damsgaard. Brathwaite 1-2 with him. Gets it back. Here's Damsgaard. About 25 yards out. Lays it into Christensen on the right. I think it's pushed into midfield again. He did it against Wales. An extra body in midfield. And I think he's doing it again. It's Damsgaard, though, with the ball now. Out wide left to Joachim Melo. We've already seen him do one unreal cross with the outside of his right boot. He's got the ball again here from Højbjerg. No real space to go forward, so he's had to go back to Vestergaard. Forward to Christensen. He scored a screamer from far. He decides to cross this one instead, and it's cut out by Soufal in the box with a diving header. And it'll be a corner kick for Denmark. I thought he may have shot there. We obviously remember his goal against Russia when he struck it really well. Good little ball. He had to be cut out there by Soufal. Good little diving header. Being out swinger from Striker Larsen. He's already got an assist from one of these corners in the first half from Delaney. 5 minutes into the game. This is now 11 minutes into the second half. He just stands it up towards the back post. Can be headed away by Schick towards Yankto, who can't quite get there ahead of Højbjerg, and he goes backwards and then switches to the right. Good ball to Striker Larsen. He nods it down to Damsgaard, the number 14. Left-footed ball lifted forward, headed away by Shalutska. Back to Damsgaard, who chests it down and gets shrugged off the ball by Barak way too easily. And Barak plays it forward to Yankto. Nice little touch into Schick. He's got Soufal running forward to the right and he works it to him. Can he get another cross in Soufal? He plays it back to Schick on the edge. Then through to Souček. Into Schick again, but it's not quite in his path, too heavy. It's another good chance for the Czech, but at least they're creating the chances and they're looking lively. Schmeichel now picks the ball up. Kasper Schmeichel, the one clean sheet so far in this tournament for him. That was against Wales in his now 70th appearance for Denmark. He's got 34 clean sheets for them. And he's 34 years of age now. As he gets the ball back again, another overhit pass from the Czech Republic. Brathwaite nods it forward, only as far as Kalash. Interestingly enough, for the Czech Republic, they have qualified for the last 7 consecutive championship from 1996 to this one in 2021. So that's a decent little record as they play out from the back here, and Yankto can turn and run forward. He enters the Denmark half and then plays it to the left to Bodil. Then forward again to Yankto. Takes it nicely with a good touch out of his feet and then works across for Schmeichel to catch. Under a bit of pressure here, Denmark, showing some creaks in this 3 at the back system that they've got and how they can also transform into a 4 at the back, moving Christensen into midfield as he's got the ball now. Plays it to the right to Delaney. Left-footed ball out wide right to Brathwaite. Into Dolberg. Leaves it for Brathwaite again. Lifts it off the hand of Barak. And a free kick for Denmark. Just inside the Czech half. But they're going to get a double change here, Denmark. Yusuf Poulsen, who missed the Wales game due to injury. He will replace number 12, Kasper Dolberg, the goal scorer of the second goal for Denmark. And also got 2 against Wales as well. He's done his work, that's for sure. What a ball from Joachim Mæhle. Outside of the boot, right towards Dolberg. Great, honestly, it's a great ball. If you haven't seen it, I'd try and check it out. So Yusuf Poulsen of RB Leipzig is on. And then Christian Nordgaard of Brentford, recently promoted, will replace Mikkel Damsgaard. Interesting. Yeah, Christian Nordgaard was injured from October of 2020 to February of 2021. So missed quite a bit of a chunk of last season, but can play in midfield, can also play at the back as well. So I think he'll just play in front of the defence, allowing Christensen to move back into the defence. Denmark have won a free kick here after Sufal committed a foul. Hopefully for Denmark, Yusuf Poulsen can get back in the team and back firing. Did get 2 goals, one against Belgium and then one against Russia as well. As is Delaney, picks up a great ball, I think, from Christensen. Shifts it to the left, cut out though by Sufal. His clearance is poor though, falls to Nordgaard, the substitute. Out to Brathwaite, 1-on-1 with Bodil. Tries to go on the outside, he trips himself over, loses his footing, and his touch is too heavy. It can be seen out for a goal kick. Poor from Brathwaite, he's had a few 1-on-1s against Bodil, and he's usually got the better of him, but then usually doesn't choose the right decision. And that's the same again there. Goal kick for the Czech Republic. It's Thomas of Vashlik to take. He sends it up towards Patrick Schick, who goes for it, but the head is won by Christensen towards Brathwaite. Loses out to Jan Bodil. He'll be pressured by Højbjerg. Good strength from Borrell. It's now thrown into Barak. To the centre-backs of Kalash, now to Seruchka. He's got Sufal to his right, and he will use him. The man with the assist. Down the line it goes to Shevchik. Gets it past Mæhle with the touch, but can't get on the end of his touch. And it's now back with Denmark with Joachim Mæhle. Down the line it goes to Yusuf Poulsen. Lets it run, and he gets on the end of it. Great turn from Yusuf Poulsen. Nearly dragged down, but he keeps on his feet. He's got Brathwaite on his right to support him. He plays it across to him on the edge. Højbjerg joins in, can't quite play it towards him. Pass deflected to the edge to Nordgaard, who keeps it alive. He's now in the box, plays it through. Poulsen strikes. What a block that is. And Poulsen comes close. Great block from Thomas Souček. I think he banged his head as he went to block that, or he banged his head off something. And he'll need some medical assistance here. There's another play down as well for the Czech. I think it's Shalutka. Great turn, though, from Poulsen. Let it run through his legs and then spun the defender. And as he kept going, he saw Brathwaite supporting him. Got it to him. He then tried to play it into the galloping Højbjerg. He got him into the box. Couldn't find him. Well, fell to Nordgaard. He got there ahead of Shalutka. Through to Poulsen. And as he went to pull the trigger from about 8 yards out, Souček just threw himself at it and blocked the shot really well. Injured himself in the process, but that's what you got to do as captain. And he did that really, really well. Because Poulsen does like a goal with that left foot. Nearly. As he blocked it. Ooh. Poulsen's boot, as it was swinging in the air after his shot, it just clipped the head of Souček as the boot was coming back down. Really accidental, but can be a bit of a painful one. As Shalutska's still on the ground. He's not really getting any of the assistance. I don't think he needs it. I think he's just having a bit of a break. And then Thomas Souček is getting the most attention because he might have a bit of a cut on the side of his head there from the studs of Yusuf Poulsen. Straight into the game, straight into the action. Yusuf Poulsen. Yeah, what a block that is. As Shaluchka is actually being helped off the pitch at the minute. Both teammates helping him just hobble off the pitch. And some news, Italy have confirmed that Leonardo Spinazzola will be out for the next 5 to 6 months after breaking his Achilles tendon. What a tournament the Italian left-back had, and what a rubbish way to end it. What a rubbish way to end it. You know, he's got his team into a semi-final and he can't even finish the job. I know he won't see this, but, you know, speed of recovery, and Shaluska's actually had to come off. He's clearly hurt himself. We've got a bandaged head of Souček. He will continue. What a warrior. White bandaged right round his head. And yes, Shaluchka can't continue. So we're going to have to get Brabek on for the Czech Republic. He's a defender. He's 6'1", plays for Victoria Pilsen. He's actually the captain of Victoria Pilsen. Jakub Brabek. He's not yet played a single minute in this tournament, so being thrown right into the deep end here. Brabek did get a goal in qualifying against England when they beat England 2-1 in qualifying. Just shy of 50 appearances for his country. This is number 49. He's going to have to settle into this game quick. The defender, 28 years of age. They've gone for him instead of David Sima, who's 20-year-old centre-back for the Czech. He played for Slavia Prague against Leicester, Rangers and Arsenal in the Europa League last season. So back underway with Poulsen heading it on to no one. It can be collected by Vashlik. Just about keeps it on. The goalkeeper, we've just played 65 minutes of football here, and it's Czech Republic 1, Denmark 2. It's Kalash over to Brabek, the replacement centre-back. Now Sufal. Ball hooked behind, looking for Kremencic. Offside he was. He had a really good impact in the first 10 minutes, Kremencic, and then he's kind of just ghosted out the game for the Czech. Yeah, just offside. Hopefully they can get him back in the game as Vestergaard will take this free kick. He'll send it towards Poulsen. Too much on it. Straight to the goalkeeper, Thomas Vashlik. It's mad, isn't it, for the Czech Republic? They've only had 2 scorers. Schick scoring 5 and then Thomas Holesh in the round of 16 scoring 1. And we've had a full host of scorers for Denmark as they've scored quite a few this tournament. They've got 10 in their last 3 games. As they play out from the back here, Souček just tripped on the edge of the 18 by Højbjerg. Play continues with Bodil sending it forward to Kremencic, who's offside again. Really poor. Just stay on side, mate. You know what I mean? It's just little things like that that are letting the Czech Republic down. You know, the minutes are ticking away. You know, it's not a never-ending game. You've got to make the most of it. We've not got long left now. 23.5 minutes plus added on time. He's got free kick on the halfway line. Played forward by Christensen to Nordgaard. Christensen. Nordgaard again. Takes it on the turn. Forward he goes. Brathwaite. First time ball. Over the top towards Højbjerg. Can't quite bring it down well. He loses it in the end. And it's now Jankto who loses out. Good aggressive play from Striker Larsen. Puts it in. Cleared out. Only as far as Nordgaard. Forward to Delaney. Out wide right he goes to Striker Larsen. Takes a touch. Crosses. Headed away by Sufal on the edge to Nordgaard. Heads it in towards Poulsen. Brings it down but then hooked away from him by Barak to Schick. He and Kiel who uses out and it falls to Vestergaard in the end who volleys it back over to Kasper Schmeichel who clips it back forward beyond the halfway line to Striker Larsen. Headed forward by Bodil. Can't quite find Jankto. And out for a throw and it goes for Denmark. So it'll be Striker Larsen to take this throw in. We are going to get another change. I thought we were. And it's going to be Daniel Vass. I think he will replace Striker Larsen Striker Larsen does look quite tired. Thrown though by Striker Larsen straight to Kalash, the Czech Republic centre back. Souček. Boril, right footed ball in the middle, cleared though by Vestergaard up towards Brathwaite. Holesh. Boril on the halfway line on the left. Switched by Barak to Sufal. Lifted ball up towards Kremencic over his head and headed away by Christensen. Brought down though by Barak. Heavy touch and Denmark have it back. Brathwaite finds Jussi Poulsen and he can break away here. He's going to keep running here. Shooting, and it's a good save. Down low to Vashlik's right. Poulsen broke away there on the halfway as Brathwaite's touch got to him. Sprinted towards goal, and when he got the shot away, which wasn't quite good enough to beat Vashlik, is now the Czech come forward. Yankto on the left. He's looked really dangerous, sprinting down that left-hand side. Can he work across? He can. He clips it towards the back post. No one's there for Czech Republic. And Mailer can play it to Delaney. Chipped out wide, left towards Brathwaite. Gets there at a Souček, plays it in the middle, deflects off his own man to Souček, who can bring it away on the edge of the box. Plays it to the right to Kremencic, too much on it, can't bring it down. That's going to be a goal kick for Denmark. Disappointing for the Czech Republic there. Souček should have done better. That knock to the head might have took a bit of sense out of him. He shouldn't have played it to Kremencic, played it too late. And out it goes. For a goal kick, Denmark still about hold on. Got to remember the last 6 meetings, 5 of them have ended in draws. I know we'll have a winner, but I mean in terms of the 90 minutes and the 120, we could still end it in a draw. In those 5 draws, in 6, the other win, I think, went to... I can't remember who it went to. I think it was... I want to say it was Denmark who won that game. This is the 3rd time they played in the Euros, actually. Played in the Euros, Euro 2000, where the Czech won 2-0. 2 goals from Smizer. And then again in 2004 in the last 8, where the Czech won 3-0. 1 goal from Koller and 2 from Bados sent the Czech through. And then when the Czech got to the semi-finals, they were beaten by Greece on silver goal. Silver goal is basically where you're drawing at full time, and if some team has the lead before half time, they win. So say if this was 2-2 and we went to extra time and then Denmark scored to make it 3-2 and then the first half of extra time ended 3-2, then that'd be the end of the game. So it's like golden goal, but at half time. That was actually got rid of and abolished right after that game, as it was seen as really unfair. So that didn't last very long, and it didn't do the Czech Republic any favours, because then Greece went on and went to the final to play Portugal, and then they did the upset and beat Portugal to win that Euros. So the Czech were hard done by the silver goal rule, but didn't even last very long as well. It is a ridiculous rule though, isn't it? If you lead in extra time at half time, you win the game. Stupid, but it's not here anymore, and they're going to probably focus more on this game than they won in 2004, as it's Sufal on the right hand side. He's got support of Ševčík, gets it to him. He can work across towards the back post where Yankto gets it. He plays the cross and it comes off the clearance from Kier, and away it goes. I think we've had a change as well. It happened sneakily as I wasn't watching. Or as I was talking, Striker Larsen has come off for Daniel Vass. Taken quickly, Barak, Yankto, right-footed clip cross in, and it can go all the way out for a goal kick again. It's frustrating for the Czech. It really is. They're just not doing anything of real danger. They're getting it forward, they're getting to the edge of the box, into the box, and not really doing much. That ball across from Yankto, he got it from a headed clearance from Vass, but he flicked it away straight to the winger. Brought it down, struck it across goal, and it came off the right boot of Kier, and it was cleared away. It's Kasper Schmeichel. Goal kick to the left-hand side. Good header by Delaney. Can't find Poulsen. It's now back with Czech Republic with Ševčík. Sufal Down the line it goes. Kremencic holds it up and plays a nice pass into Schick. Down the line to Shevchik it goes. Can't quite get beyond Kier because he's brought down by the centre back. And it's a free kick on the right-hand side. Really dangerous area for Czech Republic. It's not really a shooting chance. It's on the right-hand side, far right. So it'll have to be a cross in, but it's a dangerous position to get across. Got there ahead of the defender and then was brought down by Kier. Well won free kick by Shevchik. He's had a good game at the Slavia Prague midfielder. He's won 3 titles in a row for them. It's all his 12th appearance for the Czech and all his 4th start. He's going to get a cross in here. They've got people to aim for. They just need to try and find them. Left-footed, crossing towards Souček. It nearly goes all the way through. And I think Schmeichel got a key touch there to send it away for a corner. Good ball in from Barak towards Souček. Oh, it was going right on his head until it was taken away from him by the good right hand of Schmeichel. Great goalkeeping. Yankto, outswinging, corner. In it goes near towards Kremencic. Headed away by Christensen towards Shevchik, who keeps the ball away from Højbjerg, and Yankto then takes over and then plays it centrally to Sufal. Lifted ball towards the back post where it's headed inwards by Kalash, but not into a dangerous area, and it can be seen out for a goal kick for Denmark. That cross though before, what a save that is from Schmeichel to take it away from the head of Souček. That's what happens when you have a top-class goalkeeper. Schmeichel again to take another goal kick. We've got 15 minutes plus added on time. Looks like we're going to get another change for Denmark. Forward it goes. Poulsen does win the flick on. Only as far as Boril. Gets it away from Brathwaite, but I think he was kicked by Brathwaite as he went to try and bring the ball down. And a free kick it is for Czech Republic, who have had another good half. They've been the better team overall. Czech Republic have had more of the ball, more shots. But when it comes to being dangerous and penetrating the chances, Denmark's just been a lot better at it. Got 2 early goals, and at the minute it's too big of a mountain to climb for the Czech at the minute. That 2-goal deficit. They've obviously cut it in half to 1, but they just need to try and push and get that second as it's played forward up towards Souček. Bounces down and it can be hooked away by Vestergaard towards Sufal, who touches it out for a throw-in for Denmark towards the halfway line. It's going to be a double change as well for the Czech Republic, so quite a few changes. Matej Vidra is going to be coming on, the Burnley man, and as well captain Vladimir Derrida. He missed the Dutch game due to injury, but he's back in and he could just about do 15 minutes and possibly extra time if the Czech can get it to it. He's going to be a big player, the Hertha Berlin player. 75 appearances for his country. What a player he is and what a player he could be is Sufal. Balling towards the box, well cut out by Christensen and cleared away by Vestergaard. Loops in the Baku sky and can be brought down beautifully by Brathwaite. Just inside the Danish half. Down the right he goes. Plays it inside to Yusuf Poulsen. Back to Højbjerg. Works it away from the press. Lovely play this from Denmark and then switched across by Nordgaard to Mæhle. Heads it down to Delaney. Back to Mæhle again. Pressured by Sufal, but plays the ball back to Delaney. That's the goalkeeper, Schmeichel. First time clearance away. Poulsen does head it on, but no one's behind him making a run. It goes back to Kalash, the Czech Republic defender. Could do with him getting a goal maybe from a corner. The defender, he's only ever scored in friendlies for the Czech Republic. Thomas Kalash. The Czech are in possession. Souček. Schick. Out wide it goes to Boril. Right-footed ball inside. Can't be flicked into the likes of Souček by Schick. And it falls back to the Danes with Højbjerg now on the ball. Forward to Brathwaite. Could they put the dagger in the hearts of the Czech? Daniel Vass on the edge of the box. Plays it into Yusuf Poulsen. Good save by Vaslik. Corner for Denmark. Passed inside to Poulsen on the edge. And he met it first time. Good connection. Well struck by the RB Leipzig forward, but it's met by a good save by Vashlik. Had to dive high to his left to keep it out. And he's done well, the current free agent, the 32-year-old Thomas Vashlik. This could be curtains for the Czech Republic if Denmark score from another corner. Daniel Vasta cross it in, good header away. All the way back to Højbjerg, who then goes for a strike at goal. I don't know what he's doing there, but he's curled it all the way out for a goal kick towards the corner flag. And now the changes can occur. Matej Vidra coming on, and as well Vladimir Darida, who could be the real magic maker. So Patrick Schick will come off. The main man for Czech Republic, scored 5 goals in these Euros, but I just think he's tired. I don't think he's having a bad game. His goal was really good with his right foot. I just think he's obviously played a lot of minutes in these Euros, and he's just got his hand on his right hamstring, so he might even have a bit of a muscle issue, Schick, that they don't want to risk, or he feels like he can't give 100%. And then also a decent little player, Peter Shevchik, will be replaced by Vladimir Darida. We're back underway. Header behind him by Nordgaard, but it can be swept away by Vestergaard. Always far is Sufal. Just tries to stride forward. Gets it past Højbjerg. Jankto into Boril. Back into Jankto. Turns nicely on the edge. Plays it across to Souček on the edge. Does he fancy a shot? Yes, he does. It deflects off Kjaer. Or does it? I think he's come off his own man. How disappointing for Czech Republic. Schmeichel with another goal kick. Let's have a look. Good play from Jankto. He's had a really good second half. He shoots. Comes off Darida. The man who's just come on. And out for a goal kick it went. Towards Brathwaite. He can't get the ball. But there's a free kick as Boril was holding Brathwaite, not allowing him to jump, as we're now going to get a double change from Denmark. The number 2 is coming on, Pavel. Wait, number 2, sorry. Who's making a change? Yeah, Denmark are making a change. It's going to be number 2, Joachim Andersen, replacing Christensen. You might see a lot of these substitutions a bit strange, but you've got to remember the amount of minutes these guys have played in such a short time and all the travel. It is hard. So Christensen obviously thinks he can't continue. He got a very good goal against Russia in these Euros, and he's done his job. And Jensen will come on. Matej Jensen, another Brentford player, alongside Nordgaard, will be playing, and he will replace number 8, Thomas Delaney, the man who got the first goal in the 5th minute from a corner. It was a nicely directed header into the bottom left corner beyond Vashlik in the Czech goal. And just about 9 minutes to go, plus any added on time we do get. Can these subs make a difference for either team? Mailer. Down the left, does work it nicely to Jensen. Straight into the game. He plays it inside to Poulsen. Nice ball out wide to Mailer. Can he finish it? He goes for the shot at the near post. Greedy option, and it didn't work. It was a good save from Vashlik, but Joachim Mailer is looking for his 3rd goal in a row. He could have pulled it back to Brathwaite. He just pulled away from his defender. He decided to go for the shot instead at the near post. On the tight angle. Good save in the end by Vashlik. Joachim Mailer, who scored 2 in his last 2 games. He was looking for 3 in 3, but it's a good save, and it's a corner for Jensen to take. Just substituted on, it'll be a right-footed in-swinger right into the 6-yard area because they're all gathering around the goalkeeper. The referee, Bjorn Kuipers, is just letting everyone know, keep your hands to yourself and don't commit any fouls. Jensen, it's a curler towards the back post. It goes for everyone, and out for a goal kick. Joachim Andersen, the substitute. The Lyon centre-back who was on loan at Fulham and was captain at Fulham last year, couldn't quite get on the ball there at the back post. Sandwiched there by Joachim Andersen and Jan Boril, the centre-back, and couldn't quite get his head on it. And Jan Boril stayed down. He did get caught, I think, with an elbow by Joachim Andersen. It was accidental. Again, he was just jumping, and as he's gone to, land, he's just caught him, Jan Boril, as he's just manoeuvred off the pitch so he can try and get his team back playing again. Yeah, Joachim Andersen's gone for it. Yeah, he's just caught his elbow really accidentally. Literally, he's coming down to land. His arms are literally down to his side, and he's just caught the top of his head. It's completely accidental from Joachim Andersen. So he's returned back to his parent club, Lyon, after his loan spell at Fulham couldn't save them from relegation. He was made captain, actually, by Scott Parker, who's obviously now at Bournemouth, making his second appearance of the competition. His only other minutes in this competition were 20 minutes against Wales, when he was also substituted on then. Only 7th appearance, made his debut in 2019, Joachim Andersen. He's been linked to the Premier League again, to the likes of Tottenham Hotspur. As Vashlich clears it, and no free kick on the edge. Wow. Number 20 was brought down. Always Kremencic will get a booking for shouting a lot of abuse at the referee there. Basically, the goalkeeper sent it long. It was flicked on, and in behind was number 20, Matej Vidra, and he was brought down. The referee didn't see it was a foul. He's got an argument, Kremencic. I know he's just been booked for having a go at the referee, but he's got every right to. That is a free kick. Schmeichel rushes his team forward as he'll take this free kick. Clipped over to the left-hand side to Mailer. Jensen flicks it on, completes a 1-2 as well with Poulsen. Then to Brathwaite, heads it wide left, just about finds Mailer. We know he's right-footed on that left, so he gets onto his right and plays it back to Nordgaard. Can't quite find the return pass. Soufal cuts it out, and he can bring it away here. Plays it into Barak. Then further left we go to Jan Borrell. He's also got a head strap now, like Souček. There's two of them. Souček nods it into Derrida, but he committed a foul as he won the header. He pushed Mailer to the ground. Yeah, two hands in the back. Went down theatrically, but in this day and age, it is a free kick. Can they do one more push, the Czech Republic? Sorry about that. Back. So we're back on the way. Poulsen wins the header from the free kick. And then Vas collides with Kalash. Nothing wrong with it, says the referee. And they play it forward to Souček. Left-footed ball into Kremencic. Finds Derrida. First time ball lifted in behind. Brought down by Vidra. Good tackle by Poulsen on the defence. And it's now with Joachim Andersen on the right. Down the line to Brathwaite. Loses out to Kalash. But then he's got tackled. And then he commits a foul himself. Kalash won it back and then lost it. And committed a foul at the same time. And he's been booked as well, the Bristol City defender. Yeah, just overran his touch and then went right into Norgard. They would have had a few battles, the Bristol City defender and then Brentford midfielder. Yeah, just overran his touch and then went right into Norgard. Definite yellow card. But that defence, though, from Poulsen before was absolutely world class. Avoiding Vidra, letting him, bringing it down. So I'm trying to get my dogs to shut up. Not long left, though. 3.5 minutes plus added on time. Schmeichel takes the free kick up towards Poulsen. Can't go for the header. Falls to Babek. Just about gets it beyond Jensen. Quite fortunate, actually, and he clears it down the line. Vestergaard cuts it out with a header and helped on once more by Højbjerg to Poulsen. Oh, brings it down. Can't relate into Højbjerg. One back by Barak. And will there be enough for the Czech to get an equaliser? Babek into Derrida. He's not quite had an impact yet since coming on. Babek. Long it goes up towards Kremencic. Header won by Kier. Into the Czech half as Souček keeps it alive. To Kalash. Derrida. Sweeps it wide left to Jan Borrell. Back it goes to Kalash. They're stuck in their own half here at the minute. Czech Republic. It's a great surging run by the substitute centre-back, Babek. And he distributes wide right to Derrida and he keeps making his run forward, the centre-back here. As we do keep playing here with Derrida over to Jan Borrell. Touch. Clips it into the box. Souček heads it on and headed away by Joachim Andersen. Not really a chance there for the Czech as Vas clears long, and it'll fall all the way to Kalas. Good touch, brings it down and plays it to Derrida, who's kind of playing as a deep line playmaker, trying to create something from deep. Soufal latches onto it and has a lot of intent to get this ball forward. He goes from right towards left with Barak. Boril, right-footed, crossing again by the left back, headed away by Kier. He's far. As Derrida helps it wide right to Yankto. Back it goes to Derrida, then to Yankto again in the final third. Inside to Soufal, can't take it under control. Won back by Denmark, and Poulsen's got caught late, but the plays continue with Brathwaite. It's now Højbjerg on the right-hand side, inside the Denmark half. Being forced wide, he gets it back inside to Daniel Vas, who then clears back inside to Brathwaite. Gets it away from Boril. He's got support of Højbjerg to his right, and he'll get it to the Spurs midfielder. Scoops it in behind for Brathwaite, who falls to the ground. Nothing given, says the referee. Doesn't think there's a foul in there. Brathwaite does. He's not going to get anything. Yeah, too soft there. Not a foul. As they surge forward again. Souček on the left. They're in the Danes' half. 1 minute to go. Can we get more late drama in these Euros? To make a semi-final spot at Wembley on Wednesday night. Jan Boril crosses. It's deflected. Out wide left towards Vidra. Keeps it ahead of Daniel Vas, but then loses it. But the tackle's gone to Barak. Barak cuts in. Right-footed cross towards Soufal. Keeps it alive with the touch. Falls only as far as Joachim Mæhle. And it's now with Poulsen. Gets on his right foot. Clears it down the left-hand side where Jensen will give chase for Denmark, but he won't get there ahead of Kalas. Now Brabec to Vashlik, and they've done it well there, the defence of the Czech, to keep it and to get it back forward. We've played 90 minutes, 6 minutes added on. It's going to go right down to the wire. It's been a good performance from the Czech, but Denmark, with their better quality players, have struck at the right times. One early on in the first half, one near the end, and it's just been too much for the Czech. But will that change? Vidra, Souček, quite deep at the minute, trying to find the ball forward through the gaps of the Danish defence. Souček does work it to Soufal. One-on-one with Mæhle. Goes back inside to Derrida. Helps it in first time. Good crossing. Bouncing and away by Brathwaite in the end. Chops in. Plays it to Nordgaard. Back to Brathwaite inside. Just about finds Højbjerg. Lucky pass that really. Don't think he really knew where he's passing it to. Now worked it to Mæhle on the left. Played a minute of this added on time. Delaney and Dolberg goals are the difference. Joachim Andersen to Brathwaite. Playing triangles now around the Czech. Vas. Andersen. Nordgaard. Vas round the corner to Brathwaite. Keeps it away from the defender. It's now Jensen. Oh, pass intercepted. They can go now. Barak. Vidra. Can he release it? No, he just keeps hold of it. And then switches it towards the right. Cut out by Poulsen. Only as far as Brabec. Now Soufal goes inside. On the edge. Plays it inside towards Souček. Cleared all the way over to the goalkeeper. Vashlik, who plays it forward to Kalas. Kalas. Lifted ball towards Kremencic. Headed away by Vestergaard. Helped on by Poulsen. As far as Barak. As they're running out of time here. Brabec. Yankto. Lifting it into the box. Towards Boril, who heads it inside to Kremencic. Lets it run and then hits it. And he gets it sky high. Well over the bar. And still they try. And still they fail. They've got 3.5 minutes, the Czech. Just looking unlikely they're going to nick one. They've been warriors. They've been soldiers. They've got 2 of their players bandaged up around their head, just showing the amount of fight and effort they've put in. But it looks like it's just going to fall short. and Denmark are going to get to a European semi-final. They won it last time in 1992. Will they get a repeat in 2021? It will be heartbreak for the Czech. They've had a decent tournament, beat Scotland, beat the Dutch, a good draw against Croatia in the group stage. But it looks like they're going to fall short here as Brathwaite finds it on the edge of the box, lays it off to Daniel Vass, the substitute, gets a cross in, good header away by Brabeck to Højbjerg, who will let this roll for a throw-in and kill the time, and he urges his fans in that corner to celebrate, make some noise. The ones that have travelled to Azerbaijan to back their team and to back their nation into a semi-final of a European Championship at Wembley Stadium. Poulsen gets the throw-in, holds it in that corner flag. It's been nicked away from him by Soufal, who will get it forward to Kremencic. Good passing to Barak. Now Darida, they surge forward in their red tops. Czech Republic. It's out to Boril. His bandage is off his head. And he's worked it to Barak, twisting, turning, plays it forward, and then Darida can't find a man on the left. Falls to Vasu. Helps it along down the line to Jensen, who's a lot more fresher than some of the other players, and tries to play it through to Poulsen. Can't quite get there ahead of Kalash, and they've lost it. And the Czech have got 90 seconds to try and get this to extra time. Souček. Yankto will run at the defenders on the right-hand side. Cuts onto that left foot, then back out wide right to Soufal. He's already got one assist in this game for Schick. Through a cross. Can he do it again? Left-footed, cross in, headed away by Kier to the edge of the box where Darida will pick it back up again. Out wide left it goes to Jan Boril. Right-footed, clips it in, header by Kier, volleyed by Barak, and it's wide. I think that's it. I think that's all it for the Czech Republic. Defensively weren't good enough in that first half when it mattered most. Says a lot with their record. They've only kept one clean sheet in their last 9 games now. Despite being able to score through Patrick Schick, their defensive issues have not been resolved in this last 8 against Denmark, and it looks like they're going to be bowing out. What a tournament for Denmark. After the upset of Christian Eriksen, who looks to be doing really well now. A picture came up today of him out and about. After that traumatic event, to then rejuvenate the squad, and even though they lost to Belgium, and then to get to a semi-final, unbelievable. But the Czech have got it back. We've played the 6 minutes. Jan Boril hoofs it forward, and that's it. There's not enough time for one more attack, and Denmark are through to the semi-finals of Euro 2020. They will face either Ukraine or England at Wembley on Wednesday night. And from losing their first 2 games of this tournament, to them beating Russia, to them beating Wales, and conquering the Czechs, they've somehow got to the semi-final. That's what you call checkmate. They've knocked out the Czech Republic. And it's a really, really unfortunate way to go out for the Czechs. They weren't bad at all in the game. They really weren't. They dominated the majority of the possession. They had a lot of chance, created a lot of chances, but just the added quality from the Danes just meant they had enough to pip the Czechs and to knock them out these Euros. It's a beautiful night in Baku for Denmark. They will celebrate well into the night, but their team have got to focus now for Wednesday, as they'll be watching the game later on today in about an hour's time between England and Ukraine. My prediction was right. It was. You see it in the chat there. Republic 1, Denmark 2. It's been a decent game. I've very much enjoyed it. I'm going to get off because I need to get ready for the England game. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. There'll be another commentary, hopefully, fingers crossed, if I can get everything done for it. Tuesday night, Italy versus Spain. That's also at Wembley. Make sure you're there. But for me, that's the end of this commentary. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe. Be here for Tuesday. But for the Danes, it was enough. They conquered it. They battled through past the Czechs. It was unlucky. They did get Patrick Schick, but not enough to get themselves knocked out of this tournament. Unfortunate for the Czech. They've done really well. But for the Danes, it moves to Wednesday night, where they'll play either Ukraine or England at Wembley.